What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Hit the join button and become a member. Why? Well, members get exclusive content. Hit the bell icon on my channel so that you'll receive a notification every time that I drop a video. And you can go check the video out, leave a comment, and leave a like. Let's get into it. Lil Woody from the Young Thug trial, a part of YSL. Again, YSL, according to Young Thug, is just a rap name standing for Young Successful Life, but according to authorities, it means Young Slime Life. And YSL, according to the government, is responsible for many unalivings, trafficking, and etc. It runs the gamut. And Young Thug, of course, is on trial for racketeering, the RICO Act, and more charges. Lil Woody, being a part of YSL, admittedly, well, I have some interrogation footage of Lil Woody. The footage is 2 hours long, so I'm going to have to bring it to you in different parts. I don't want to sit you down through a 2-hour interrogation at one time. Probably bring you 3 or 4 parts of this interrogation. But here in the interrogation, it is clear that Woody is in fact telling, because there are some questions about whether or not Lil Woody is a snitch, whether or not Lil Woody is a rat, whether or not Lil Woody likes cheese, whether or not he's friend or foe of Young Thug and YSL as a whole. Well, here we have actual proof, actual footage. You make your own decision. It's clear to me that he's speaking about an unaliving that is to take place later on that night. Lil Woody is pulled over for a weapon, and he begins to talk in this interrogation. So I don't know what the question is. Now, during the Young Thug trial, Lil Woody has went to jail for refusing to testify. So he tried to turn the corner and not be a snitch anymore, but the interrogation shows otherwise. And he's had many moments during this trial. I'm going to bring you footage of Lil Woody acting a plumb fool during the court proceedings with the prosecutor and others. He's really been the star of the trial. But again, here, it is clear that Lil Woody is in fact a foe of Young Thug and YSL. Also, Lil Woody, it was later discovered, had an affair with the police officer. The police officer tried to warn Woody about impending charges and searches. She also tried to tamper with evidence and get evidence on Lil Woody's behalf. I'll bring you that story soon. Lil Woody, as I said, is quite a character. Let's get into it. Lil Woody's interrogation, and you make your own decision. And listen carefully. Is he snitching? Is he not? Seems clear to me. The man is talking. Let's get into it.
2 Billboard-topping Atlanta-based rappers Young Thug and Gunna have been indicted in Georgia in a wide-ranging criminal investigation.
This is a murder that's about to take place with some very high people, and the stuff that I know right now, I mean, she'll be able to help me get out of my situation. I can tell y'all this much right here. I know the people are gonna go do it.
Okay. There you go. I can give the time of when they're gonna do it. He said I can tell you about a unaliving that's about to take place. I can tell you who's going to do it. And then he says here, this is Woody, says here, I can give the time of when they're going to do it. This hasn't happened yet. This is supposedly an unaliving that's to take place later on this night involving Young Thug and YSL. Little Woody, having been pulled over for this weapon, is in the interrogation talking about this potential unaliving that is to take place later on that night involving YSL and Young Thug. This is Lil Woody here in the beanie, white t-shirt and jeans. This is him. These are him. This is him in his own words in the interrogation room. Oh, Little Woody.
I can get the time when they gonna go do it, so y'all can catch them in the act.
So you can catch them in the act.
This video contains the interview of a man who tries to use the knowledge of a potential murder as a bargaining chip in his own case. On October 27, 2021, rapper and convicted felon Lil Woody was pulled over for reckless driving. The car contained a gun belonging to his girlfriend, which meant he was immediately arrested since he was not allowed to have a weapon in his possession. In an effort to reduce his charges and to avoid jail time, Woody told the detectives that he had information about a murder that was planned for that same night. It involved fellow rapper Young Thug, who was facing charges including conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations, the RICO Act, and 2 counts of participation in criminal street gang activity. In addition to drug and weapons offenses, he was also accused of greenlighting a murder attempt on rap rival YFN Lucci, who was stabbed in jail in February 2022 after a bounty was placed on his head.
You don't want the whole world to know how sick you are.
This girl can cause a lot of problems for us.
You've gone too far. What did you do?
Is everything okay?
No, far from it.
Okay, here's a concern.
Okay, so Young Thug was accused of putting a hit on rap rival YFN Lucci. YFN Lucci was then stabbed in jail in February of 2022 because he had a bounty on his head, they just said. Excuse me, as you can see, Lil Woody is pulled over for a weapon in his girlfriend's car, and he then gets into the interrogation room and begins to sing like a canary, a bird. Little Woody likes cheese. He is indeed a rat. I just heard him, and you just heard him say out of his own mouth that he can give the police the time and the people of who is about to commit an unaliving later on that day.
You have a lawyer, so we gotta make sure. I don't wanna violate any of your rights. I don't wanna do anything. Listen to me. Mr. Melnick's still your attorney, right? Cause I was gonna see you next week at your bond hearing. You know that, right? Did they tell you that?
You was. So what you gonna lock me up next week?
I'm testifying in your bond hearing.
What you testifying for?
When we testify in your bond hearing. So I was gonna see you next week.
You said my bond hearing?
Yeah.
How y'all gonna revoke my bond?
The attorney on the case is gonna move to revoke your bond. So I'm gonna see you next week at your bond hearing. But I have to see, I don't wanna violate your rights, Mr. Melnick is your attorney, okay?
Yeah, I don't need my attorney right now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, okay, Investigator Flores that's gonna come in here, is probably he's probably the most down-to-earth, coolest one you're gonna get here, okay? So, but I trust him with everything, that's the only really one I'm gonna work with. So if you trust me, because you know I looked out how many, over the years, have made sure haven't I tried to talk some sense into you?
It's not serious about that.
What?
I'm not saying serious.
About serious about what? What you just said? What I'm saying, like, you know that I care about you. You know, listen to me. With your 2 daughters, remember I tried to get you some help?
The detective implies that Woody owes her his cooperation because of everything she has done for him. In truth, this type of leverage was the motivation for her help.
Like, it's been a long time with us. Like, I've never done anything like out of character. Like, you
won't even tell me what I'm here for.
I'm not. This is the age.
So clearly, Lil Woody and this police officer has some sort of relationship. She's saying, essentially you owe me because of all the help I've given you in the past. However, this is not the woman the police officer that I'm talking about that he got caught having an affair with. And apparently he has some sort of relationship with this woman as well. Little Woody had his little Woody going to work.
Thing. So what I'm saying, no, I work with I'm at the DA's office now, so an investigator in their gang unit.
You said you're an investigator?
At the DA's office, at the Fulton County District Attorney's office. I'm an investigator in their gang unit. So, if you give me a minute, let me call somebody. I don't want to, like I said, I gotta make sure everything's done correctly. I don't want to, but you're saying you'll talk to us without, I know, I'll take you to a different floor, okay? Okay, but I don't want, if you're gonna talk, I don't want anybody to hear you, okay?
He going to jail too?
Who is that? Who's in that room?
Mine.
I don't know. Is he a felon? I don't know. I don't know him. I just know I'm mad mom, that's all I know. I don't know if it's like a real deal.
Yeah, but it's crazy, man.
Okay, listen.
If I'm going to jail, I don't know, I got nothing to say.
Okay,
and I told you this today, and when you see what happened, you're gonna know.
But what I'm telling you is, can you give me a minute to make a phone call so we can talk about, I want to make sure everything gets done correctly. Just
if I'm going to jail, I'm not going to say nothing. I don't want to, because I've been tortured, y'all torturing me, and y'all still torturing me. I stay away from everybody. I stay away. I haven't hurt nobody. I haven't done nothing to nobody. I haven't. I stay away from these niggas. All I do is try to go over here and live my life.
Okay, please give me 1 second. I'm going to come right back, I promise.
All right.
I promise, okay?
I'm not opening my mouth. Y'all tricked me last time.
Tricked you with what?
I tricked myself, you right.
Who tricked you last time? I've always been honest with you.
Okay.
When they came and got you at the house, that wasn't, I got that.
When was the last time you downloaded an app on your phone? Well, what if I told you that every single time that you did that, you were helping?
I got that one. Okay, this is Investigator Flores. You remember earlier? Okay. One of my partners. This is one of my partners, Investigator Flores. He works at the Atlanta Police Department. I gotta tell you, first things first, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you and represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you and have these rights in mind? Do you want to talk to us now?
The first thing is look at these damn jeans Officer Flores got on. This the kind of shit y'all wear? Look at this. Look at this. These patches and open holes and all this. Look at this shit. I don't never wear this kind of shit. Never. What is this? Fuck.
I need a verbal. Can't.
Can't take him serious.
Yeah.
Okay, your friend has been moved upstairs for keeping you separate, okay? So, do you want to talk about today? You're in charge today, not me.
Yeah. So what happened today, bro? With Brittany Farms.
Wow. She called me and said police had her. They was at her house. You know what I mean? And asked me what to do. And I was like, what the hell you doing to her? She like, got my baby, want me to come turn myself in? I'm like, what for what? She's like, probation. So I'm like, shit, why they got your baby? She was like, everybody up for smoke. I said, well, like, if you go there, they gonna lock you up. She like, she know. You know what I mean? So, shit, she asked me to come get him, bring.
Where you pick it up from?
Shit, some gas station.
From gas
She
station?
told me to pick her up on the gas station and bring and take her, and I picked her up. Shit, I told her she put me in a bad situation, I feel bad for her. Like, why the hell you put me in there? Like, I'm not gonna tell you turn yourself into no police, but don't do me like that. That's what I told her. And she was like, come on, man. I said, I understand. You know what I mean? Like, shit, she said she gotta go do what she gotta go do. She cried. I just feel bad for her. That took her to her apartment where the police was, and that was it.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. What about afterwards? After you dropped off. Where you dropped off at, matter of fact?
Shit, however she stayed, like where she stayed.
Like you dropped off in front of the apartment complex?
I dropped off right there. She got on the wall.
Although the gun wasn't his, as a convicted felon, being caught with it in the car could cause Woody serious trouble.
What about afterwards? Like, where did you go afterwards?
I went to the landing station.
And one second, you know before when you said about you want to go home today, you know we can't promise you anything, right? Wait, listen to me. I gotta make that clear. You understand that, right?
Woody is hoping for some type of plea deal, but the detective is careful to emphasize the fact that she can promise him nothing in return for the information he is offering. At this point, it would be in Woody's best interest to walk away and wait to see if his lawyer can get him a better deal.
And listen to me, Woody, listen to me. I just gotta make that clear to you. We can't promise you anything. You understand that, right?
Yeah, you know.
Listen to me. I just gotta, look, Woody, for a minute. Listen to me. I just gotta make that very clear. We can't, at this point in time, we cannot promise you anything, okay?
What she went through?
This, I mean, they told me, don't call me now. I told them everything that I knew about this situation.
Oh, what?
Last time. That's everything I knew. Y'all feel like I had something to do with it. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Do one situation, because I wasn't there. This is my first time meeting you, so you gotta fill me in.
So Lil Woody appears to be telling on his baby mama or trying to put the gun on her, saying that she had him go and pick her up or pick the baby up at a gas station. And I don't know how he ended up with the gun in the car, but he seems to be putting shit on his baby mama. This dude has no limits to what he'd do to get himself out of a situation, clearly. Oh, Woody.
Some years ago. You know what I mean? Everything I knew about it, I said everything I knew. The police feel like I knew anything about it. I didn't know nothing else. I wasn't there. I didn't have no parts. All I did was I heard after the fact things, and I said everything I knew, and I went through that. I did 5 years. I lost people while I was going through the process. Like, I was tortured. Them niggas ain't tortured. Them niggas ain't gotta go through what I gotta go through. I was tortured. Now I'm still.
If you're thinking about buying a house anywhere in the Las Vegas area, including the blue areas on this map, this message is specifically for you because did you know that you may
Still being tortured. This girl asked me to take her to go, you know what I mean, keep her family out of there and go do her time. That's it. I went to the mall, bro. That's it. I mean.
But you know what? As man to man, it was your actions that led to you in this spot afterwards.
Panic. I panicked.
Panic the wrong way.
I seen the police jump out, I got scared. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, I got scared.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, like,
We talking about at that last station, right?
I got scared when they jump out and they came to me, I got scared.
I can't fault you for that. I understand. Shit, I'm the police, and if the police jump out on me, I'm scared too. And just human nature. I ain't gonna lie to you, just human nature. But did anything happen in between you dropping off Brittany and you getting to that last station?
I had picked up my buddy, which is you and somebody else. You know what I mean? And we went to the land station.
But did anything happen in between that time?
Like, did we do anything? No. Not one single thing. Like, to be honest, I respect my girl, you know what I mean? I never do nothing in her car. I never had done anything to anybody, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say.
Who girl?
Aaliyah.
The car?
Yes.
The owner of the car? Y'all live together?
Yes, I would. She went through my phone and.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so.
Hey, my girl go through my phone right now. I'll be in the same boat. I'll be in goddamn homeless. But.
Is she Caitlin's mom?
No. Kid.
You have another one?
No, I just got 2 kids.
Caitlin and Zari, right?
Yeah.
So who, Deshaun and Zari's mom?
And Tenacious Kid mom.
So that girl said she was your baby mama?
Yeah, she got 2 boys. I be doing for her kids.
Oh, so the girls aren't hers?
No.
Oh, so you just take care of her kids like they're yours. Gotcha. I was about to say, I didn't think that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As in, Me in the car, I didn't do that. I didn't run no red lights today. I wasn't driving reckless. I haven't. Like, y'all got cameras there where all the time I swerved over because of the thing in the streets. I mean, I didn't have no gun on me, no nothing.
Where you swerved over at?
Woody is incredibly nervous, as evidenced by the way his leg rapidly bounces.
Right here by the jail, there was something in the street messed up right there. And I was talking on FaceTime. And when I looked up, I seen, I heard it swerved over, and then they cussed me out, but I didn't see it. I drove on. Man, I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna cut a check, man. Like, for real, man. I've been trying, man. I have issues, man. I get scared every night. I go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I do stuff that seems bold to keep people off me. You know what I mean? Because I know what type of niggas I'm dealing with. But man, man.
But how many
if I gotta go to jail, man, I just gotta go to jail.
How many times have you and I sat down for hours? Hours, right?
I don't understand. I just got the information, man, and what did she get for nothing?
Listen to me.
Nothing, man.
Since he has been an informant for 11 years, Woody is well known to the police.
Are you talking about, what do you, I know what you're talking about, but you're not in trouble for that.
Whoa. Okay. So, he just said that Lil Woody has been an informant for 11 years. So he is well known to the police. So apparently this is the relationship that this lady here was talking about prior. When she said that she's helped him out of many situations and helped him in the past, and essentially that he owes her this information because he has been an informant. He has been part of YSL, part of Young Thug's rap label, rap crew and rap group, and also been a Sammy the Bull, a Whitey Bulger at the same time, straddling the fence, playing both sides of the fence. Come to find out, apparently he has been an informant for 11 years. Whoa. Woody! What the? Woody! Wow.
But I'm in trouble for
But what I'm saying, like, you're talking about when you went to the feds, right? And you did that sentence, like, that's over with. But you're talking about, that's what you're upset about?
No, I'm not specifically saying, I'm just saying, I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill this nigga. I didn't have nothing to do with him.
I'm not saying you killed him.
No, I'm just saying, all this leading up into this all leading up to this, it ain't nothing I'm doing on my own. It ain't like I'm out here doing it to people.
Hold on, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with what happened back then, 'cause I don't even know what you're talking about. Alright? But today, I seen you for myself.
You say you seen me?
Mm-hmm. Going out, man. I seen you swerve on Bankhead to get around that car, going through the red light as you're going through a turn green. You know what I'm talking about? By Martin on Bankhead.
Oh, gotcha. I did do that.
That's
You right, I did
working
do that.
driving. And do you have a suspended license?
I don't have a license.
So you're not.
You got a point, right? I did do that. I forgot, I did do that.
So
I be scared to stop at lights. Shit.
I get you. I understand. I understand. But it's that right there. You driving. Yeah, and that's stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? You here because you're driving when you're not supposed to be driving, and you drive reckless at the same damn time. And that's why you get today.
Well, how could I help y'all here on the keys? You know what I mean?
We can't offer you anything today. We can't promise you anything today. Woody, I gotta make that clear. I have to make that perfectly clear.
For the second time, the detective tells Woody that they can't make any promises to help him with his charges.
I have never tricked you. I've never been disrespectful to you.
So what?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm
not the person that can help you with anything.
Right there, that's just minor traffic infraction. Driving with no license, if no license, or suspended license, and the reckless driving for going through that light like I did. Bullshit. You feel me? Bullshit. You know what it is. You seen people. I'm pretty sure you know people who just.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell your
shots might even got on a bond. That's nothing.
So clearly Woody is trying to go home on this day. He keeps asking, or he's asked more than once, well, what can I do? What can I say? How can I get out of this today? That's why she keeps saying, I can't promise you anything. I'm not the person. I'm sure she probably will eventually say, I'm watching this along with y'all. I'm sure she would eventually say the DA is the person that's going to cut the deal or whatever. But she just said that I'm not the person that can do that. And yet he's still talking. It's crazy. They just said they can't guarantee you shit. Idiot.
That ain't shit.
But I know they're not gonna get me out on gun.
I don't know it's just your legal situation. You see, I don't know that. But I don't know. I can't speak for the courts. I can only speak on what I got going on, what we got going on right now.
So what you trying to do?
The license and just a regular driver. Just that.
I can't afford it, man.
And
There's somebody gonna die.
well, listen, Woody.
Somebody about to die.
Wait, listen to me. Unfortunately, there's a gun in that car.
A gun with her.
In your car. I did a search warrant for the vehicle. There's a gun in the car, and you had a magazine on you when they picked you up. Federally, they can charge you with the ammunition. Statewide, you're probably gonna get charged with the gun.
I'm gonna get charged with the gun?
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no gun in her.
There was a gun in the car.
Where y'all found the gun at?
I wasn't out there. There was a gun in the car, though. So what I'm saying is, so if you want to talk to us today, I cannot promise you anything. I can't make you any promises. Listen to me. I can't make you any promises. I can't offer you anything today. That's not what we can do. We cannot do that.
So I'm just talking y'all gonna go to jail and then y'all gonna decide what years later what.
No, I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is, today I cannot promise you anything. We can't. I can't. I'm not authorized to do that. He's not
So
authorized to do that.
today, you saying I'm going to jail for this?
So basically, yeah, a little bullshit. What we can do is, if you do cooperate, we could talk to the DA and let him know you did cooperate.
Informing the DA that Woody was cooperative will do nothing to help his current case. All Woody is doing by volunteering information is wasting a potential bargaining chip he could use later.
And that's the most that she can make a decision at that standpoint of what's going on. But we can't promise anything.
But I just want to be okay. I did do that. But I didn't have no gun. I didn't know nothing about it.
And this is what gets me about these dudes, these people who like cheese, these rats, these Sammy the Bulls. This dude's been ratting, been liking cheese, has had an affinity with cheese for 11 years, working with the opposition, the Popo, the feds. And it's not wise enough. He's sitting here running his mouth, and the lady continues to tell him that she can't promise him anything. It reminds me of one of my ex-homies who got on the stand on someone and still got life in prison, as many people do who snitch, who get on the stand, still get life in prison. Like, what was the point? They was never facing the death penalty. All they was facing was life in prison. And you still got it. So why are you snitching? Lil Woody went to jail anyway. So why is he in here snitching? Or willing to snitch, talking about snitching, talking about, something that's about to take place potentially that night and unalive, something that serious. When they continue to tell him, she continues to tell him that she can't make any promises. As a dude just said, why won't you just shut your mouth right now and say, well, when y'all can promise me something, come back and holler at me then. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't finna sit here and tell y'all about an unaliving and I'm still finna go to jail. What the hell is wrong with these people? You still go to prison, you still get life in prison, but you running your mouth. What's the purpose? I don't get it. What am I missing? Stay strong and shut up. if you're gonna go to fucking prison anyway, stupid.
I'm gonna be in my girl car. Now, I mean, I never do her like that. Now, these pants, I just put them on quick. Now, I mean, I'm not even trying to explain nothing.
These pants, what? Don't let me catch none of my viewers, none of my subscribers, none of my supporters in any of these damn jeans that Lil Woody has on, or Officer Flores with this stupid ass bullshit at the kneecap. What is he? What is this, Janet Jackson?
But how can I help myself? That's all I'm asking.
Like I said, we can't, Woody, I can't make it any clearer.
So that's pointless.
No, it's not pointless. Like I said, we'll communicate. What I'm saying is I can't offer.
Ever seen a military monocular lens that'll knock your socks off? You're about to. Dude, you gotta hear about this.
Do anything. Investigator Flores can't offer you anything. We can let the district attorney's office know and down there that you were cooperating.
The information I had, they want to hear it right now.
I mean, we can pass it to them.
I'm saying you can pass it to them. I'm thinking something gonna happen today.
What's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Somebody's supposed to get killed tonight.
Who?
You know who?
I don't know who. There's so much going on in the city. I don't know who. You're gonna have to.
Just sit down.
There's so much.
I just don't. I told y'all enough right there.
Woody, you said that.
But you think about it, people die every day in the city. If you can't be specific, so we can do our job and save a life, you can't help yourself unless you save a life.
I'm telling you something. I've been to the feds.
And what did you tell me about going to the feds?
This is a murder that's about to take place with some very high people, and the stuff that I know right now. You know what I mean? Should be able to help me get out of my situation. You know what I mean? I'm not bullshit. You know, the last information I gave y'all was right. That was just true.
Right. Okay. And then
Okay, he just said it right there. The last information that I gave was right. He just said that. The last information. So he has been snitching. He's been a rat for 11 years or whatever, however long. He's been snitching with this police department, Atlanta, before. He just said the last information I gave was right because he's saying that I have information because the lady keeps saying, I can't promise you anything. So he's becoming desperate now, apparently. So Lil Woody is now saying, well, I have information on something that's about to happen tonight. Who knows whether or not this is true? Could be, but he's saying it's about to happen tonight. So, in other words, all this, I can't promise you anything. Well, somebody's about to get taken out tonight. Some very high people, he said. A high person, a high value person is about to be taken out tonight. Basically, if y'all don't give me a deal, if I withhold this information, somebody of high value is about to lose their life tonight. So all this whole talk about you can't promise me anything, you better change your tune and change your tone and promise me something if you want this information. That's of great import and urgency because it's about to transpire within hours.
And the only thing you went to jail for last time was the gun you hadn't done bar rape. That's it. And what did you tell me about going to jail for 5 years? What did that do?
It did, but it
what did it do? And guess what, Woody? What happened the other night when you were on Instagram Live antagonizing everybody and you left and went to 656? What happened at that apartment complex 2 hours later?
You seen that shit?
Okay, what do you think? What do you think was the reason for that?
I'm still trying to figure out.
I'll tell you what it was. You on Instagram calling everybody out, saying, "Come get me. I'm out here."
You're assuming. It wasn't about
okay,
it.
what I'm telling you is.
See, y'all.
Do you not bring Zari and Caitlin out there?
Yes, I just told y'all. You know.
What if Zari and Caitlin were in an apartment out there, and what happened?
I doubt I don't have my. You're right. I'm gonna delete my Instagram.
But what if somebody? What if somebody? I don't know how nobody got hit the other night. But what if somebody got hit the other night?
You know, I went out there first thing in the morning and really talked to the people. Because the people first thing they do, they put it on me. That had nothing to do with that.
Why are you even out there?
But you're right. You're right.
How many times are we gonna have the same conversation about you putting yourself? Last time you got out.
I promise. My girl ain't even here. I'm ready to fuck away from them. I can't leave. I don't talk to these people. I'm ready to go.
There's a difference between not leaving and moving to and not standing at 560 Windsor every day. There's a big difference. A lot of people don't like me. I can't go down and hang out in the county every day.
I tell y'all this much right here. I know the people are gonna go do it. I can get the time when they gonna go do it. So y'all can catch them in the act. I know.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Share killer.
So how?
She always been tight.
Who?
Kill.
Who's always been tight?
Share kill.
I know.
He's this man. He's obsessed with this guy. He won. This is as much as I can say. Cause y'all already tell me.
Wait, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna get lost. You said who's tight with Shell? No, your friend's not here. Nobody can hear you. Like your friend's not here. We moved him.
Yeah, but the person y'all just think that I did tell me anything. He wants him. He want him as bad.
So you're talking about Jeffrey? Why?
So you're talking about Jeffrey. Jeffrey, of course, is Young Thug. And he's saying that he wants him bad. I suppose he's referring to YFN Lucci. Again, saying that there's a hit out on him, a high value person, referring to YFN Lucci, another rapper, and that Jeffrey is responsible, or about to be responsible, for taking his life later on that night, whether he pulls the trigger or the YSL crew pulls the trigger. It will all be behind the orders of Young Thug, aka Jeffrey. Oh, Woody got caught with his hand all up in the cookie jar.
He doesn't know the backstory.
Y'all still taking me to jail, man. Like I just told y'all.
But I don't. But that
all
doesn't.
last night.
But God forbid his kids are. You know what I'm saying? Like there's more to it than like you can't just let stuff like that happen. On your, do you think if I knew something like that was gonna happen to you, I'd let it happen?
How it's gonna go down? How it's supposed to go down?
But I tell y'all, they think y'all gonna be able to stop it without me. You know what I mean?
Like I said,
I'm not gonna play with you first of all.
No, I'm not playing with you either. That's what I'm saying. If you have, despite what that Joe Lynn did, he still alive, and we still got a job to protect a life.
He's a waste of space.
He probably is, right? But if we have opportunity to save a life, we got.
But who's to say he's the one that's gonna get hit?
Right, guess what? You right.
Who's to say somebody's mom's not gonna get? Who's to say somebody's little kid's not gonna get? Because guess what? If they would have came and shot at 560 Windsor when you were out there.
The detectives are unable to make any promises to Woody in exchange for his information. So instead, they're trying to guilt him into speaking.
I saw how many little kids were out there on the video. It's not okay. It's just not okay.
You think I'm paying attention? Every time I show one, maybe know what's happening. The police come right there. I pay attention. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing. That's why I know that.
Patrol they just patrol.
They just come say 656 right there at the light. Just sit there. I said, you know what?
Because they know what
I know I gotta stop doing it. I knew I have to. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know the dudes I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? But like you said, I'm putting other people's life in danger. And I know y'all don't want to be coming out and collecting shells and doing all this stuff here. My whole thing is, y'all can help me right here. I can help y'all. I can stop it.
Because you know you putting people out of danger. We know you doing it.
I'm not. Because
so that's what people always
do it.
listen. So you may not be, but people are out to target you, correct?
Yeah.
So who you think we gonna look at when a spot you just posted at get shot an hour later?
And who do you think they're gonna look at if Kelvin Wants gets killed tonight?
They gonna target you.
I'm in jail.
But what I'm saying is, you and Kelvin have been going at it all week. I've been seeing one thing you know about me. What is it? I'm gonna look at your Instagram.
Once I seen I knew every post I made. I knew everything.
So what I'm saying is, when you're talking about, I got a stick, it's ready for you. He's talking about, I'm gonna send you some bullets, what size you wear, like, and y'all go and you're posting. Like, why are you gonna repost his Instagram post with the clown face?
Because,
like, you know, Woody, that's not good.
Because one thing I know about Kev, he's like me. He really don't want a problem.
So today's the day. I've got my RTA mock system and Coyote appliances.
But if I back down, guess we got.
So now they're trying. First they were trying to guilt him into telling. Now they're saying that if something happens to someone, it's going to look like you did it. So now they're trying to coerce him or threaten him into into speaking. The same that they did in his trial, this judge essentially, that has been removed, by the way. I'm going to update this case entirely. I'm going to do these interrogations. I'm going to get to some of Lil Woody's moments in court, then get back to the judge who has indeed been removed from the case. Another judge that came onto the case, a black woman, she then recused herself like a day later. Now he has a different lady judge, a white lady that is now his judge, Young Thug, and the whole YSL crew. So the judge was eventually removed, but the judge, or at least the prosecution, had apparently tried to coerce or threaten Lil Woody there in court in the chambers when they had their little secret meeting that was exposed, and saying that he would be locked up until everyone's trial concluded if he did not speak out. And apparently they are using threatening tactics here somewhat, saying, well, something happens to someone or this guy and y'all have been beefing all week. He's like, well, I'm in jail. How you going to put it on me? Like, well, it can still come back to you. Well, yes, they use all sorts of tactics there in the interrogation room.
But if I do that, they got into it and can't go over a dice game. They're shooting right there, heading over a dice game. Them niggas out there, I tried to stop it. I actually stopped them from shooting right there. But when I left, somebody wanted to be bold and come back and shoot. It didn't have anything to do with them.
Okay, it ain't had shit to do with them. How they gonna target him tonight?
Well, they got his location. And I got called last night. And I
got a call from who?
The people. I told the niggas, stay away from that type of shit. Stay away from them people. Because you the one sitting in that cell. I told him all of this. You the one gonna be sitting in that cell. Without these niggas, they ain't gonna do nothing for you. And I told these niggas this.
Who are you telling this to?
Y'all can't probably all going to jail. You already said next week I'm going to jail anyway.
I didn't say that. I said you're going to have a hearing. That's all I said.
Correct. But the one thing I do know you can call someone on their phone and they hear what I have to say. And I can call this person right here in y'all face with a better background and let y'all hear and see his face. Tell me how they plan on doing this. Or
call who?
The person I'm talking about. I care for him and I hate I'm doing it to him, but
who?
I don't think.
I'm not gonna say.
You know so many people. I don't know.
This somebody who close to me.
Is it Young Thug?
I didn't say no name.
Woody makes heavy insinuations, but doesn't want to give out names at this point, which is hardly surprising, since he is getting nothing in return.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure word got around it that you got picked up.
Right, but guess what? Everybody's trying to figure out where.
So he's implying that it's Young Thug because he's saying it's someone that's very close to me, and I don't like what y'all doing to him. But basically it is what it is. Who is it? Who's going to do this unaliving tonight? Who are you talking about? Is it Young Thug? No, I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna say no names. But who else is he talking about? He's implying that it's him by saying he's close to me, and I don't like the way that y'all doing him. He's already been arrested on RICO charges as Young Thug at the time of this interrogation.
I got picked up for. You know what I mean? One thing about these dudes is I'm not stupid. Everybody know I'm not carrying no gun. So they can't say I got picked up for nothing. All they say I ran. When the police tried to get right back out, they can't say nothing. Him up there with me, they can't say nothing about him. They say they found a gun in the car. Guess what? Everybody know we ain't in no car. We didn't have no gun in no car. People, like I said, man, people talk, they say stuff, but only thing they can say is I ran. What I'm telling you is tonight, he having a party.
What is it on Instagram?
No, it's a private party. It's at Diamonds.
Is it Diamonds?
I'm not going no further than that.
I mean, do you want me to see if the district attorney do you? What I'm saying is, what thing is we can't. What do you?
My life is on line.
Listen, your life is because guess what? If something happens to Kelvin Watts, the first person, because historically in 2015, wait, let me tell you
something. You don't know.
What?
Something in the kids, you know how many people don't celebrate. You know what he been doing to me?
I know.
His own people.
But what I'm saying is, Woody.
You know how many people really celebrate? You know how many people really want him? They really want him more dead than me. Because what he's doing, I'm not doing. I don't get around these dudes and everything. These dudes pick me, shake my hand now. And they're always buddies. Always buddies shake my hand. It's this dude who the problem is.
And what's he doing? Just.
They the one giving his location. He taking change from them. He robbing them. He going around them, bullying them.
But didn't he just get out of prison yesterday?
Yeah, he just got a happy house yesterday.
So
he been monitored every day he was in the house.
What I'm saying is, it's because of the history, and you may have changed now. I know you're a lot more mature now, but because of the history of what happened in 2015, after all that went down, when they shot at Deshaun's house, her mom's house, all that stuff, if something happens to Kelvin, it's going to look like, especially because of how bad your Instagram posts have been. I'm telling you right now. So, listen, I can't offer you anything.
So, obviously, him and this Kel guy has got into it before in 2015, Little Woody and him, and that's why she keeps saying that it's going to look bad on your behalf if something happens to him, because you keep posting on Instagram what you're going to do to him or whatever, and something ends up happening, it's going to look bad on you. You're trying to put it on Young Thug right now. Even though you're locked up, it's going to make it seem like you had something to do with it because of the beef that they had, where she just said that the other guy's house, mother's house, was shot up. They had been shooting at each other, Lil Woody and this dude. So they have a strong, aggressive history as opposition.
I'm telling you that right now, and I want to be honest with you. I want to be clear with you. Like, I want you to make the understanding.
I told you,
but
I'm
trying to.
The detective tells Woody for the third time that she can offer nothing in exchange for information.
I told you here before they damage. This on where y'all stop. Y'all go sit out there with your blue lights on. They'll get them another day.
You said what?
No, man. Because at the end of the day, man, every time I go to jail, I lose people too. You know what I mean? Not saying there's going to be a difference.
Well, I know, but the thing is, like, well, what if you get out and something happens to one you know Nate Howard?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. You know his daughter got killed when he was in federal prison. Do you know that? Diamond.
I don't care nothing about them.
But what I'm saying is, God forbid you go to jail and something happens to Zara, your kid, because you're not here.
You know about me?
Who?
The ones who put me in jail.
Who?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you that, you're right, I have been doing dumb shit. Everybody been getting on me about it. But like I keep telling them, it ain't like I'm out here doing it. I know how to keep shit up.
If you have a 700 plus credit score, you qualify for Chase's new program where you could access.
I'm not just gonna get big. Me and this nigga used to hang together. I know where he on. If he see that I'm trying to change, I'm trying to do better, he gonna come.
So then what's with the back and forth?
I promise you won't believe this. It really won't even back and forth. Cause I didn't even, you just told me so I didn't know. I didn't have under his picture. You know what I mean? Cause he had. And
you reposted it with the clown face.
Yep, cause he came where I was. Well, he came in Lakewood.
Mm-hmm.
He was, you know what I mean, stopping by in Lakewood, and he went out there and told them, yeah, I'm looking for D&M Woody. So that's why I started laughing at him, because why are you trying to target D? You know what I mean? Like, so like I said, but what I'm telling you is, the information I got right now.
Listen, if you give it to us today, like I said, I can relay it to the district attorney. A, it should be on your conscience that if you're talking about he's not really, it should.
I'm concerned about the people around. I always been concerned. Y'all might not know, y'all might not think I think the way I think. I feel bad for all the girls that don't die and all the innocent people they have to. It hurt me every day to think about it. This is not my fault. This is Sneaker's fault.
But you know about it.
You said that I know about it.
Tonight, you know about tonight.
Because I got a call last night. Haven't
we had to talk about him ruining your life, Woody? Haven't we had to talk about him ruining your life? What good has he brought to your life besides putting money in your pocket?
That's why he better did. But I have to take it upon myself to tell y'all this. It's other thing I did.
But what I'm saying is he has ruined your life. He's ruined Shannon's life. He's ruined Dee's life. Pretty much. Everybody he touches goes to prison, and then he gets new people. Y'all are replaceable. Y'all are disposable. Make no mistake about that. Because once y'all are in prison, he started. Wait a minute. Listen to me.
You can't talk to somebody that can help me out.
But they're gonna want more information than this.
Say it again.
They're gonna want more information than this.
Okay, then I will.
But what I'm saying is, it doesn't work
But
like.
y'all ain't gonna leave me out here like they do and did.
Have I ever left you out here?
No, I'm telling you.
Have I ever left you
I
out here?
didn't. I went down and said this much to you.
What did I tell you? Did I not tell you that if something happens to you, I'm gonna be upset?
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
You think I'd be talking to you if I
understand
had
that.
against you?
But what I'm saying is, I have never left you out here.
You're not listening.
When you told me you have emotional problems because of your mom and your grandma and the way you grew up, what did I do? I tried to offer you counseling. You didn't want to go.
I have one. I went to the one they made me go to. And but I'm not gonna talk to you.
I sat
I'm not
there.
gonna trust you.
We've talked for hours, right? You and I. I'm listening to you.
No, you're not. You're listening to me. You hear me. You don't hear me.
I hear you, but if I call that person, they're gonna want more information than what you have.
Cause this right here, petty. I can go to jail and do time behind this. I'm trying to.
You can't keep getting in trouble for somebody that doesn't care about you. Because all he does is put money in your pocket. We had this talk 3 years ago.
You know what I just found out?
What?
Karen, know what you want to.
You can turn any slogan or funny quote into a professional design in just minutes with one tool.
But you think I care?
He wants you dead?
Yo, you didn't know that?
Why would he want you dead? Why would he want you dead?
Because it is. Because it's here talking with y'all.
So why would you have loyalty towards him then?
You think I do? You think I really think I
would hope at this point.
I don't even hang around that nigga. When I go around, you know what I do? Just look at me.
The detectives try to make Woody understand that he has an obligation to tell what he knows so that a murder can be prevented.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there for right now, y'all. That's part one of the interrogation of little Woody, who, you know, as you can see, is apparently talking to the police. I guess technically you cannot say that he told right here and there in this situation, only because, you know, he so far hasn't given up a name. He's implying that this young thug who's about to off or unalive YFN Lucci later on that night, or has something to do with him about to be knocked off. It will be behind Young Thug, but he hasn't said any names yet. But you can still say that he's snitching, because he said out of his own mouth, where the information that I gave you before, it checked out right, it panned out right when he's trying to let them know that the information that he has is valid about this unalivement that's to take place later on that night, because he's trying to get out of this situation. So he starts to plead his case by saying the information I gave y'all before is accurate, right? And again, they said that he had been ratting for 11 years. And we hear the woman here saying all sorts of, you know, that she helped him in the past, and essentially that he owes her because of that. So I don't know, man. We'll get more into Lil Woody, as I said, as time goes along, and we'll learn more about Lil Woody and his dealings. Hell, we'll get more to his interrogation coming up in part two of Lil Woody's interrogation. And we're just going to dive all the way into the Young Thug case. Probably be coming to a conclusion soon. And he's facing a lot of time, as we all know, as is everyone that is on trial for this RICO racketeering and other alleged crimes of this YSL rap group / according to authorities, criminal enterprise, criminal network, criminal organization, responsible for many dastardly crimes, grisly crimes, according to the government and the people that charged Young Thug and said group. So I'll be coming up with part two of the interrogation very soon. In the meantime, stay free, people.